Hello, my name is Tammy, and I am an intuitive, a spiritual guide, teacher, mentor, and author and speaker. And I'm here today to help you to start thinking about the process of identifying yourself. How do you identify yourself? Let me tell you what most of us do. We pay attention to what our family, our friends, our scenarios, our predicaments, our situations, our encounters, our jobs all say about us. And I want to tell you something, that is rarely the identifying factor of who you really are. So I'm going to ask you some questions today to help you to start to think about yourself. When you give your power away, and you are really looking at what others say about you instead of what you think or feel about yourself, then you are minimizing you. You are not mattering to you. You are also giving your power away. So one of the things that I would ask you to do is to get out a pen and paper and to write down these questions and to pause this video as this happens so that you can answer these questions. 1, what color do you like? I know, something very simple, but when I say that, what colors stimulate you? What colors make you feel depressed? What colors hurt your eyes? What colors do you resonate with or you feel joy or stimulation? What colors do you not? Did you know something that simple of finding out how you feel about things, how things affect you, is being mindful of oneself. It is pulling into that arena of, I get it, I see it, I feel it, I know myself better. So I'm going to ask you some other questions for you to do. 2, if you could have anything you wanted in this life, what would it be? You would write, if I could have anything I wanted, I would have ... Fill in that blank. Another question. If I could do anything I wanted with this life, I would be doing ... Fill in the blank. Think about these things. Did you know that as simple as this seems to be, what I find is that most people are not paying attention to what resonates, what feels good. So it's hard to identify oneself when you are looking at, but my friends say this, my family says this, my boss says this. Guys, they don't know you. Did you know that you are the only one that has the answer of what the truth is about you? Did you know it's nobody else's job or responsibility to tell you the truth about yourself? The only people that you can really get that from is people who are highly intuitive, who see the difference. And I will tell you that that has been an issue for me in my own life, of being able to see where people are, what predicaments they have, and yet seeing who they are spiritually and what their capacity is. And I really had to pay attention because I was finding myself falling in love with the illusion of what my partner or mate or husband could be, who I knew him to be spiritually, rather than the predicament of where he is and how he's living now. So I want you to know that that realization of the capacity that I even have to be intuitive is within all of you, within yourselves. Did you know that your feeling sense is the most powerful sense that you have? And if you have not learned how to feel your way through this life, to know what resonates, what stimulates, what causes you regret, what kind of music do you like? Does certain types of music hurt you? Does it make you want to bang your head against the wall like some of it does for me? Or does it ease you? Does it calm you? Does it make you want to dance? Does it make you want to run and jump and play? Or is it depressing? What is it? Did you know these simple things, as I was saying earlier, of just identifying who you are? How does your mind process? What level of intelligence did you come in this lifetime with? There's no judgment to this, by the way. There's absolutely no judgment to what is going on and how you see yourself. It's how you see yourself that is important. What you know about yourself. Don't look to others to validate you. Don't look to others to tell you what you like or what you don't like. A really good movie that I saw not too long ago, I was just guided to watch this movie, The Runaway Bride, was really about Julia Roberts going and going down the altar and about to marry all these guys that she was trying to fit into their lives, and ultimately fell in love with the character that Richard Gere was playing, and then ended up coming back to him and saying, I like my eggs a certain way. I like my food a certain way. I have learned to embrace myself. Did you know that's when the partnering is best? That's when you really know who you are and you're sure about it. And when you become sure about who you are, and when you start to use these little techniques to identify you, to know thyself better, did you know that your life will change? Because then you can start looking at, what friends do I like? What friends do I have? Who's taking space in my life? What do I need? What do I need to surround myself with? What causes me joy? What causes me angst? We spend most of our lives giving our power away, trying to identify who we think we are by what others tell us. It's not their job, not their responsibility. It is only within you. You are the only ones that have the answer to the truth about you. So go within. Start to ask higher questions. Start to ask the questions of, what do I like? What do I want? What do I feel like? What do I need to do? What do I feel like doing? What works for me? What stimulates me? What causes me to want to run and jump and play and turn cartwheels and run in the sand and twirl and be authentic? What are those things? You can wake up each day and say, what can we get into today? How can I know myself better? How can I identify me? Stop looking to others to give you those answers. They won't. I will tell you spiritually, they are created and designed to not give you your own answers. It's when you validate you, you identify with you, you start paying attention to you, that others will begin to see the truth about you. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you coming on this journey with me and learning more about how to identify thyself. You are brilliant in your own ways. Each of you have magnificent things to contribute, to give, to offer. And I will tell you something. With the work that I do, I need you. I need you being you. I need me being me. You need me being me. It is in giving ourselves permission, by understanding and comprehending who we are, that we are the biggest contributors to mankind, to this world. We came here to get rid of the degrees of separation within ourselves. We are fragmented and we are not whole, and we are walking around looking for others and giving our power away by letting others identify what we want, what we like, what we should have. None of that is actually true. They're actually conspiring to show you what you do not want so that you will choose. You have the power to choose today. How are you going to use this day? Identify thyself, lovely ones.